gets a better start than Stewart. Reed is up to 5th. Stewart is back at about 8th. And Josh Grant, the winner in Anaheim, has the early lead here in St. Louis.
I don't have any idea how Chad Reed has came around the first lap in third. He was absolutely buried around the first turn, way back in last. What a move for Chad Reed.
Stewart is already up to 5th place. He comes charging through as quick as he can. Now he makes the move as he challenges for 4th over the Double Dragon's back, gets together in there and takes a position away. And now he's right with Reed. Reed is going after Grant, and Stewart tries to come after Lawrence. Lawrence is between Reed and Stewart at this stage. Oh, and Lawrence slows up to the inside and pretty much just hands the position to Stewart. And Stewart now is right behind Reed. So the 3 winners of the year so far, Jeff, are all running 1, 2, and 3. Grant won in Anaheim. Reed won twice. Stewart's won everything else.
Well, would you expect anything different for here in St. Louis? I'm telling you.
Reed bobbles coming up the big ramp. And he just gets going again, just in time to keep Stewart back behind him a little longer.
There it is. That's where Stewart crashed in the heat race. One of his falls. He completes the Double Dragon's back, nailing that gap. This is one of the few times this season that Chad Reed has actually started in front of James Stewart.
Yeah, but Reed has got to get around Grant and start to try to check out if he wants any chance of winning this thing.
Look at Andrew Short sneaking up here, wants to make this a 4-rider battle. I'm telling you, Ralph, there's something special about the soil here in St. Louis that provides us with some great racing.
Andrew Short on the Red Bull Factory Honda trying to catch up here. And look at Stewart going to the outside as they charge into the whoops, and still nobody can catch Josh Grant, Jeff. What a great job he is doing on that Joe Gibbs Racing Yamaha, the Toyota backcountry. Here comes Reed. Reed challenges him in the air, takes the lead away from Grant, who bobbles and holds up Stewart a little longer.
Stewart to the inside.
The Australian, the 2-time champion out front. Here comes Stewart to the inside. He's got 2nd place. So now the 2 title combatants run 1 and 2 with Reed, the points leader, just in front of Stewart.
How incredibly patient but yet aggressive these riders were as they made their way to the lead. Our 2 championship contenders, but the pressure is on. James Stewart was our fastest qualifier, had a horrible heat race, still made it through. He's regrouped, now put himself into position to challenge for the win here. But as we've seen this year, Chad Reed being out front has been the pressure that has forced Stewart into making mistakes. Has he learned from that? Can he regroup here in St. Louis and work his way past our current points leader?
Jeff, right now they seem to be running the same line, don't they?
They are, but here they go. They switch it up. Chad Reed's running a different line. Stewart to the left.
Let's see if that works for James. Here he comes. The 2007 titleist trying to take the lead away.
And I'm telling you, when this crowd starts to get loud, when they really start to light it up here, our championship contenders, they can tell.
Stewart cuts to the inside and takes the lead. He carried so much speed through that corner, Jeff. It was just lightning quick through there.
And that was interesting because he went inside-outside. Reed went outside-inside. Now, this could be devastating for Chad Reed here because he had the start that he needed. But Stewart, after that horrendous heat race, has really regrouped. He is focused, and he is fast. 15 laps to go. No mistakes now. Chad Reed, we've seen he can regroup in this situation. He puts the pressure back on, just like in Indianapolis.
He sure did. He did it twice in Indianapolis and pressured James into a mistake. And now he's following lines that James Stewart is laying down. And look at Stewart snapping out of that corner. Reed not giving up easily here at all tonight. He doesn't become a 2-time titleist by giving up.
Here it is. He shoots from the outside. A little burst of speed there. Takes the inside line. Let's take another look at it. Watch how he just rockets out of that outside. And just, I mean, he was totally committed, Ralph. If Chad hadn't pulled up there, those riders would have came together. Could have been devastating for both of our championship contenders.
Stewart out front, but look at this. I mean, Reed is not giving up yet, Jeff. He's doing everything he can to hang in there and follow Stewart.
Last lap around, James Stewart is 0.4 seconds faster than Chad Reed.
Here's the battle for third. Josh Grant on the 33, just in front of Andrew Short and Jason Lawrence on the 338. in fifth in his second ever supercross appearance.
Jason Lawrence, the wild child here, putting in a phenomenal ride here once again as he's closing up. Remember, he's ridden very few races this year. He's entered in the West Coast Lights Championship. Didn't even complete didn't start all of those races. Rode Daytona. Now he's back here, so he's just really winging this. This is all natural talent here that Jason Lawrence is working off of.
Jeff, I still think as we watch this battle for third continuing with these three riders, the traffic is going to come into play here as this main event wears on. We're not even to halfway yet. And when James and Chad and these guys start working their way through traffic, that could definitely impact the outcome here.
There's no doubt about it. And I'm telling you, Stewart is going to catch some lappers here in about this next lap.
And the battle for third continues as James Stewart leads here in St. Louis with Chad Reed chasing him. James Stewart continues to lead here in St. Louis, trying to win 2 races in a row, one a week ago in New Orleans. Has taken the lead away, the third rider to lead here tonight. And look at him just scrubbing the speed as he clears all these different obstacles. Through the section that gave him fits earlier tonight. Stewart just running very smooth. Here's Ivan Tedesco. Tedesco's back in 6th. And we go back to Stewart. Let's go back and take a look at our progressive whole shot replay.
And you're going to see a bunch of blue bike as they go into the first turn, but it's 33 Josh Grant who muscles his way through. He gets on the brakes hard. He's in the white gear. You see him on the inside. He's muscling around. Just takes it from Carpenter and Lawrence.
Look at how far back Stewart was at that point.
Reed was too, and both riders picked their way through so aggressively on that first lap, and it was just 3 or 4 laps before they were in the lead. I'm telling you, both riders have put in great main events here. We're about halfway through. James Stewart slowly pulling away. He's got 2 seconds right now over Reed, and he's not doing it with one big jump. He's doing it a 10th here, a 10th on this lap, a couple of 10ths on the other lap. So he's very slowly creeping away from Chad Reed. You see the San Manuel Yamaha riders, mechanics, cheering him on right now. And what can you say about James Stewart? He was fastest qualifier, just had a disastrous heat race where it looked like he was really unfocused, but he's doing what champions do. They regroup. They make the comeback, like that John Elway thing, you know, that final drive of the game to regroup to win it. So James Stewart needs some wins in this championship to get back in it. He's 8 points behind Chad Reed.
Back to the battle for third. Grant, Short, Lawrence, all in here. Short, you see Andrew on that red number 29, third in the point standings. Having a very good, very quiet year for Honda as he tries to continue to hold Jason Lawrence behind him. Those two fighting over 4th place.
Well, and that's one of the issues that, you know, with Andrew Short is he's so solid. He's a nice guy, you know, great personality. He's a fantastic supercross racer. He works hard, but, like you said, the word quiet. He's very quiet about what he does. He needs a win to propel himself and to build that confidence to where he makes a lot of noise instead of just being out there quiet.
But Aaron, he has been the best of the Honda riders this year.
He most definitely has, the most consistent, but one of his teammates, Ivan Tedesco, the number 9, he had mentioned to me that this week all of the Honda riders went to California. They did some testing. They put in brand new motors into the bikes, which they normally do, but this time it was a little bit different. The motor that they put in, they're looking for a lot more speed right out of the start.